Okay, now let us get into this evidence. And with this evidence, we're used to connect some dots to show you the time and season we are living in. Now we have a female to male transgender. And this one decide to compete in boxing. Yeah, this one feels his strength and decide that he can compete against these natural born men. Let us get into what our credible source is telling us. Transgender boxer released defiant statement after being knocked out in 21 seconds. Transgender boxer Patricio Manuel has released a statement confirming that he will continue boxing despite suffering the first loss of his professional career. Manuel was a 5-time U.S. amateur champion before undergoing reassignment surgery nearly a decade ago and suffered a surprise defeat to Joshua Bryan Reese. Okay. Manuel had become the first transgender man to box professionally in 2018 and been undefeated at 3-0 before taking on Reese. Mighty interesting. Now, the evidence goes on to say, despite the early defeat, Manuel had promised to continue his boxing career and remains the only transgender boxer to compete. I wonder why. And this article is from 2024. So no female is going to transition to male and go and compete in this contact sport of boxing because somehow they know better. That is one sport you're not going to defeat. That is one sport that you're not going to win. You're not going to conquer, right? You're not going to conquer a real man in that sport for very long. They're going to knock you out and knock you out real fast and knock you real hard. So it is no surprise there that women are not transitioning into men to go into a contact sport like boxing. They won't. They know better, right? You haven't seen a lot of female transitioning from women into men and trying to go into male sports to dominate. You haven't seen a lot. You mainly see the men transitioning to women to try to dominate female sports, to get into female spaces. That is what you mainly see. Now, you can go and look up this article. It's from 2024, right? Use critical thinking, connect the dots, and understand what's going on. This LGBTQ agenda is indeed a poison chalice, and there is a very good reason why they push it down our throats. There is a very good reason why you cannot talk about it. You'll be shadow banned, and they will do you all sorts, right? We need to pray and understand the time and season we are living in. Let us seek the face of the Most High, as I say, glory be to the Most High.